Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Virginia Cavaliers taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Smashes through. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Lindsey. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Caught in the backfield, it's Dalton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one, a 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Cavaliers offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Lindsey. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Going to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Off play action. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
It's a draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Maddox. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for an open area to his left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in second and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over South Alabama.
Wants to throw on first down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Flips it out in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Mallet. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the counter. Bulls his way forward. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the single back. Nice move there. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Discards a man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cavaliers look to do some damage in the red zone. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. They will score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Makes the grab. It's Wall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. They go to the counter. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the run, it's Robbins. Jumped on top of the pile. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Maddox. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Oh, he makes a catch. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He got it. And now they take the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Maddox. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quarterback checking the play. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. That's caught. It's Lindsey. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. That's reeled in. It's Dalton. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Split backs here. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dalton. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. NC State going up-tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The offense lining up for a first down play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. The give out of the gun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, North Carolina State! They move on top here in the 4th.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up by 25 over Ole Miss. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Looking to throw on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He's got the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Virginia!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Got his man in the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They'll throw it on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
To the air on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. On the return, it's Lindsey. And the returner is stopped. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Dugan. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They strike first here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, and David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Snares it outside. It's Maddox. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Shotgun snap on third down. He's right on target. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Give to the big fullback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd knows when to bring it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the point after is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 31 all.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. He's gonna pass. Got his man.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They're left with a 3rd and 5 on this opening possession of overtime. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll come out throwing on first down. The short hands, it's Maddox. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Virginia! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Barges ahead. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
Virginia, 37. NC State, 31.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And they responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Dugan. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the two, and we play on. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Snap in the shotgun. On the run, still looking. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.